Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. We talk outdoors every Saturday morning in our show number 758 since we went on the air in August of 2001, and every third Saturday means that Frank Barton from the Barton Power Sports is in the studio with me. And Frank, I know you'll be at the Sports and Boat Show this weekend.
Yeah, you bet. So kind of here early, right? You'll be getting out there pretty early.
Oh,
as soon as
you'll
we
be
get
okay.
done.
Yeah, you're gonna have the easy goes out there now, right?
Got them out there. Had them out there yesterday and today.
So at 9 o'clock this morning, we'll open the doors at the show. 52 years now. You folks out there, as old as I am, can remember this show has unbelievable history from the days at the Mid-South Coliseum when they were out there, and then the Lovell family has come in and kept this tradition going for all these many years. And hey, we're happy to have on a couple of guys on this segment of the show whose heart is really in this show. Not only do we have Mark Lovell, whose family operates this show. Good morning, Mark.
Hey, good morning, Larry.
Hey, buddy.
Morning, Frank.
And,
morning, Mark.
And then also one of the show's longtime participants, and because Mark loves to reach out to charities and things along this line, one of my favorite places to visit during the show is to stop by the St. Jude Bass Classic extended booth. And we got Rick Leslie. Bless his heart, he's agreed again to be tournament director. I mean, there must be something in his files that they know about, because Rick, you are the man, the tournament director. How many years is this now in a row?
Oh, probably for me it's been about 5 in a row, but been with it over 20 years.
Okay. And so Mark, let's talk, and I'm going to bring in Rick on this, about the show itself. 52 years is a long time. You were barely around, Mark, when this thing started. So
well, I tell you what, I vaguely remember going with my cousin and my uncle to the show when it was at the Coliseum.
Yes,
and it used to be called the Mid-South Sport Boat RV Vacation and Travel Show.
It was a long title.
It was a long one.
Yeah.
And I guess, so, but yeah, I took it over on the 29th annual. We were down there at the Coliseum, at the Cook Convention Center.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had it there 2 years, and then we moved it to the Agri Center and been out there ever since.
What makes it special to you, Mark? Well,
this was the first real event that I took it over on the 29th annual.
Yeah.
And, I remember you calling me up and saying, hey, I need a press release.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know what a press release was back then.
Yeah.
And so I came down to Commercial Appeal, and you helped me out. And
yeah.
You've been a great help to me ever since.
Well,
so Larry Ray's my hero.
Well, yeah,
but, it's a great show, and we got a great, it's a good looking show. We got all kind of boats and fishing tackle and just all kind of water toys, and this is just, folks just need to come out and have a great time.
It's a family thing, right, Mark? And that you've always stressed that, whatever you're putting on. It's a safe family event.
That's exactly right. Well, I told you a long time ago, the great thing about having a boat is, I take my kids and they'd be stuck on the boat with me all day, whether they liked it or not. So
yeah.
It's a great way to spend time with your family.
Yeah, well, boats are pretty close to you because, skiing and all these different kind of things. But I think St. Jude is pretty close to you, too. And to have them, Rick, I know that you guys, this is the, what year is this for the St. Jude Bass Classic?
This is the 44th year.
44th year, which means the boat show been going 8 years when and that just makes me really feel old.
Yeah,
but,
I'm impressed how good you did that math, Larry.
That was pretty good. Well, you've been around as long as I have. I know how to write checks and count my money, okay? All right, I know where I'm going. I know where my journey will end, Mark, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, but
yeah, I know Rick. I've known Rick for, I guess, how long, Rick? 15 years?
Probably since, I think the first show I did with you was in 1997.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
And, and Rick's a great guy, and I'd like to say thanks because he gave me a great deal on a car when I bought my mama a car.
Now we're getting
care of me
into it.
there.
Now there's a $25 coupon right there for Mark. He has to mention that in there for Rick. Okay, y'all had that
So,
planned, right? So, but St. Jude and the show, Rick. I mean, this you guys have you got you always have a great venue, and it's right there. And you guys raise some money for the St. Jude, don't you?
We do. The people in Memphis are very generous. We'll be out there this year. We'll have T-shirts and hats, and we've got a lot of different things that we've never had. St. Jude is very gracious. We've got women's purses. We've got backpacks. We've got blankets.
Really?
We've got sporting equipment. So we've got a lot of things that people can come by, make a donation, and feel like they got something for their donation and know that they're helping the kids at St. Jude.
Well, I know it kind of kicks off, and the St. Jude Bass Classic, the 44th, will be on Memorial Day Sunday, right?
Yep, May 29th, and we'll have applications out there at the St. Jude booth for that. We'll also, everybody's hearing this for the first time.
All right.
For years, for probably the past 10 years, the St. Jude tournament has paid first through 25th place.
Yeah.
That money was based on how many boats we had.
Yeah.
Well, 2 years ago, we guaranteed all that money. So we pay first through 25th, no matter how many boats are in the tournament. Well, this year, for the first time, we're going to play first through 40th place.
Wow.
No matter how many boats are in the tournament.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, that's pretty cool, folks. You get that and take part in this cause. And I know, Mark, the show opens this morning at 9, right?
Right.
Goes through
Open
7.
at 9 o'clock. We'll be open 9 to 7 today and 10 to 5 tomorrow. And
as I tell everybody, we'll have our vendor worship service at 9 in the morning in the seminar room. I put those seminars together, so folks, don't let me down. Come on out there. We got some great seminar people, and come by and visit with them. You have a chance to see Frank. He might bring Delta. Are you going to bring Delta? Have you decided yet? Are you going to bring Delta?
I'll bring Delta tomorrow.
All right, Delta will be out there Sunday.
We'll do some tricks out there.
Do some
tomorrow.
tricks. Frank will be out there with Delta. Hey guys, thank you, Rick. Thank you, Mark. Mark's kind of like my oldest son. You know, I try to keep up with him. You know, he's pretty impossible to keep up with. But I love the Lovell family and what they do because Josh does a great job and all the family out there. This is a family event, and I appreciate you keeping this going, Mark. Okay, buddy?
Thank you, Larry.
All right.
Larry's a great guy. Frank, I appreciate you being a part of the show. And Rick, I appreciate you, all that time and effort you put into the St. Jude Classic.
Yes.
You're a great guy. We appreciate you.
Okay, guys.
Thanks.
See you, Rick. See you out there, okay?
All right, see you, Larry.
See you after a
See you,
while.
Frank.
All right. Thank y'all. That's a great event. I'll be out there this morning for the seminars. Frank will be out there tomorrow with Delta. We'll take some more pictures of Frank and Delta. Delta is very photogenic, you know. I don't mean that against you, but I don't mean just Delta. It didn't come out right. But anyway, they make a great pair. I mean, you know, you going to bring your grandson out there sometime?
I don't know what his schedule is.
Okay. Well, I know you had a long night at the Grizzly game last night, so, I mean, you've got to get yourself mentally prepared for tomorrow. But the Easy Goes will be out there. That's kind of cool, you know. But Frank, still, if you want to go over to West Memphis and see some more of his toys, and he needs to get rid of some of those tractors too. It's springtime coming up. Won't be long.
It's here.
It's here, isn't it?
I mean, so look at the warm weather we just had.
That Mark doesn't like to think about 70 degrees for the boat show.
No, he wants it to be raining and
running and cutting and nasty and all that kind of stuff to keep everybody inside. But Frank will be out there with that, and hours at 8 o'clock this morning, and then he'll be at the show tomorrow. But his booth is got the Easy Goes, and we've got a lot of show specials out there that we'll talk about. And I will announce this, okay? If you're going out to the show today, there has been one change, and I'm going to announce it on the radio, that Gene Odom will not be with Big Jim Napier in his booth. Gene, with Leonard Skinner, was the bodyguard for Ronnie Van Zant, has written the book about Leonard Skinner, and I wrote all about it in Sunday's Commercial Appeal. Gene has gotten sick. And so right now I have no control over somebody getting sick. So if you're going out there to meet and greet with Gene Odom and talk about the Leonard Skinner. Gene will not be there, but Jim has told me, Big Jim, who is one of our seminar speakers, has told me that there might be some more surprise guests in his booth, some more entertainers or something. You never know when Jim Napier, because when you have a company called Fishing with the Stars, that does not mean he fishes only with astronomers, okay? I mean, he's actually got some folks that are pretty big-time fishermen, and he'll be out there in his booth. Now, I know I said booth 19 in my story also. Well, don't worry about the booth. Just look for Big Jim Napier. Don't look for booth 19. Just look for Jim. He'll be well-dressed. Yeah. All right. Let's take a break. Be right back. Outdoors with Larry Ray, ESPN 790.